Hi Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your July general read. Please remember this is general, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody, and that includes cross-watchers. Please switch the energies around if it applies, but never try to force a timeline to fit. If it's not your story this time, then it's absolutely okay for you to just leave it be. You'll normally find that the bits that are not hitting the mark for you are actually part of somebody else's timeline. Okay, right, so I'll get into this read for you, but the first thing that is coming through for you, Capricorn, is that there's something here about a crow or ravens. That there's an energies here where you've got information that's coming in towards you, and for some really bizarre reason, a black bird, like a crow or a raven or a rook, like one of them is significant. I don't know if it's somebody's totem animal or something like that, but there is a strong energies here that something is about to change quite dramatically for the better as well. So keep a lookout for any crows or ravens or rooks, messenger birds basically. I genuinely don't know why that's coming through, but there it is. So a bonus message for you there, Capricorn. Right, so let's get into your cards. Strongest messages around the Capricorn collective, please, for July. Capricorn collective. Thank you. Okay, so you've got Sisters of the Seasons. It says cycles of growth, natural law and divine order. Okay, yeah, change again. There is definitely a very profound change that is coming straight towards you, Capricorn. There's been a build-up in your energies for quite a while that pertains to change, and that raven message or the crows or whatever it was that was coming through for you right at the start of your read is making more sense now, a lot more sense. Ravens are very, very spiritual animals, especially when you consider, was it Odin that had two ravens, and they were his eyes, and they would report back to him. There's something that's being reported back to the divine. And of course, that could be anything to you, spirit, the universe, whichever name you prefer. But there is definitely divine order, cycles of growth, natural law. I would keep an open mind here with this one, Capricorn, but there is 100%, there is profound change that is headed your way that has been divinely orchestrated. Somebody here is unsure of change. It makes them feel very, very uncomfortable. It's that feelings of uncertainty that make you feel quite unstable. It's like you like to know what's what, you like to know what's happening, when it's happening, how and who it's happening with. That is your version of being grounded. This has definitely been building up in your energies for a while. It's a change that you have no control over. You cannot stop this change from coming. It's the natural law of things. Whatever this is, it needs to change. You have been fighting against this change or straight up ignoring it, and that's with your ravens. It's like it's almost like it's been reported back. This is actually a really good omen for whatever changes are about to happen, the changes that you've been fighting against. They're actually changes that are going to serve your highest good. So it's almost like the universe has been trying to help you out here, and you've been kind of distrustful of the change or distrustful of whatever the universe has put on the table for you. This is a really good omen for you to start something new. It's like the universe has got your back here, Capricorn. Whatever this is. If this is a new relationship or a new business, a new job, anything that's new, this energy is a very, very good omen for starting something new. Some of it, yeah, I'm getting really strong vibes here, Capricorn, that you're distrustful of this new opportunity, and that's why you've been fighting against it. Okay, so I'll see what comes out of your tarot, because I don't know what this is yet. I'm just being distracted by a fly. Okay, so I'll speed up this part of the video for you, because I don't hand pick out the cards. I let the cards come out, and sometimes it can take a bit longer. So, right, Capricorn Collective, please, for July. Strongest energies around strongest energies around Capricorn Collective, please, for July. Okay, Capricorn, that's a lot of guidance. Right, so the zodiacs that you could be dealing with, and please always take the zodiac information with a pinch of salt. For some viewers, the information is useful, and for others, not so much, okay? So always use your own discernment. Right, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Cancerian there again. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You could be dealing with Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Leo. I'm not sure if I've already said Leo. You could be dealing with another Capricorn. If not, you're showing up here in your own read. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Or you could be dealing with, yeah. Okay, so Capricorn, your current overall energies: 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Now, this is 9 of Wands, right? This is the card of a wounded warrior. It's also the card of perseverance. So there's this overall energy about you currently that is very much down but not out, right? So you're still fighting for something here with the 9 of Wands. Now, you've got reunion and communication here. 3 of Cups, 8 of Wands. This is a very difficult read for me to try and navigate through. You're not making this easy. It's under their justice. Oh shit. Capricorn. Four of Cups. There's karma here. Is here as well. Wheel of Fortune. This message at the start of your read is actually starting to make a lot more sense to me now here, Capricorn. There's something here that is needing balanced out, and whatever this was that the universe, the divine spirit, whichever name you go by, there was an opportunity here with something that the universe placed on the table for you, and it's exactly as I was feeling at the start. You were not trusting of this opportunity, whatever this was, right? So you either fought back against this opportunity of change or something. You either fought against it or you just completely ignored it because you didn't trust it, right? So this is being balanced out again karmically. You're going to start receiving messages here from spirit, the universe, the divine, whatever. That there's definitely messages here. It's like a reunion. You being reunited with this opportunity that you previously were not trusting of. You're being reunited with that to balance out that karma. There's some kind of soul contract here, basically, Capricorn. It's either with another individual or it's with like a thing, like a career or a way of life. There's a soul contract here that is not yet, it's not yet been fulfilled, which is why the divine is, I'm really surprised that the Tower hasn't shown its face, because that is a card of divine intervention. You're on the brink here of divine intervention with this, whatever this is. For most of you, this is involving another individual, because there's messages and communication here. Either you, it's very 50-50. You're going to persevere to try and communicate with somebody, or somebody's going to try and persevere and communicate with you. And I'm feeling that for the most part that actually this is the divine that is persevering to communicate with you, to get you reunited with whatever this missed opportunity is. You were due to pick up a opportunity, a reward, whatever. You didn't pick it up, and the divine is going to persevere to make sure that you pick this thing up. That's weird. Central to your reads, the heart and soul of everything, Knight of Cups. Honesty, honest conversation, honest communication. It can actually indicate an emotional conversation, with it being the Knight of Cups. It's a romantic offering or a loving offering, a prosperous offering, either way. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah, for somebody here, this is actually involving another individual. It is. See, what I'm seeing in your cards here, Capricorn, there's something here or someone that you feel really, really passionate about with the Ace of Wands. There's this person or this thing inspires you, right? Even though you didn't pick it up before, the inspiration is still here. The spark is still here. There's something really, really bizarre here that's going on with your energies, Capricorn. Really bizarre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 major arcana, 8 under there. There's 8 major arcana here. This is a profound change here that we're looking at. And 8s also pertain to prosperity and abundance. It pertains to advancement and evolution, forward movement and change also. Your life is about to evolve if you let it. If you let it. And this change is a very, very good change. I mean, you've got Wheel of Fortune and the Sun here. It hasn't gone unnoticed either that you've got the Death card that's right on top of the Devil as well. This is weird. Somebody here has been... They've either been unsure about how to go for the life that they want, or they've just been scared to make the change to get the brand new life. There's an obstacle here. There's an obstacle. The obstacle with this is pertaining to communication. It definitely is. The 5 of Swords, this indicates that you can come out on top here, right? You've got this natural drive about your energies that you like to win, right? It's not necessarily a bad thing. It really isn't. They're saying here that you have to use that drive to win in order to pick up your sword of truth and to speak your truth. And if this isn't your energies, then it's the energies of the individual that you're dealing with. And for the most part, yes, this is indicating another individual. You got 2 of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, communication, back and forth communication, brand new beginning also. There needs to be, you're not able to meet someone or something in the middle here because the 2 of Cups came out off balance, right? So it's neither here nor there. It pertains to a very important connection, a very important connection. It could be a family member, or it's a connection that will stand the test of time with the 10 of Coins. It's a connection that potentially, for those of you who are wanting a family, it would lead to a family situation, especially with the Queen of Cups being there as well, because that's a very sort of kind and mothering natured energies. There's this 2 of Cups pertains to taking a connection up to the next level. It's about everything being mutual, balanced, fair, equal. It can indicate a soul connection as well. With it coming out off balance, this connection is currently off balance and somebody doesn't know how to fix this situation, because it's like someone here wants to speak their truth. Someone here wants to be victorious in getting their 10 of Coins, their passionate brand new beginning. Brand new beginning here also with the Fool, but it's like there's something's gone wrong. such a hard reading. Making the decision to take action. You haven't done it yet. Strength, courage, diplomacy also. It's like somebody here, Capricorn, somebody is not able to take action. Why? Capricorn, I'm actually feeling here that this is your energies, because it's like, right, the King of Wands is all about taking action on what they want, right? And they take action on the things that they desire. They're literally all about taking the action. He's looking away from the brand new beginning. And he's looking straight at strength. Strength, courage, diplomacy, inspiration. You don't yet feel inspired to make a decision. It looks like, see, I'm just reading it this way now, and it looks a lot like what's happened here is that there's been a connection and everything was going fine, everything's going according to somebody's plan, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's like the connection was shot out the sky, and now it's left somebody feeling bruised and off balance. Okay, I'm just looking at your guidance now here, Capricorn. Ace of Swords and the Hanged One. This pertains to non-action, right? On the outside, it doesn't look like there's much going on. That's actually a very spiritual card, because on the inside there is a lot going on, which is why truth, clarity, breakthrough also. For some of you, there's been some kind of a spiritual breakthrough, and you're now open to receiving messages from the divine, the universe. There's a conversation here that needs to be had that pertain. You need to speak up, Capricorn, about what it is that you want here with the Five of Swords, because is in your guidance. Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, communication. It's a cutting energies as well. So you're being asked here to remove the stagnation from your current energies and to not be afraid to speak your truth. There's also a breakthrough here with the Ace of Swords. It's like communication is going to provide the breakthrough that you need. Communication. Knight of Cups, that is emotional communication. I don't know. And then you've got the Devil and Death. So this is your major arcana, right? And this pertains to the things that keep you bound and chained. And then Death, change and transformation. So your guidance here is to break the chains that currently bind you. Literally. Wheel of Fortune, Sun, Page of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, the card of fate, karma, destiny, the card of it's the right time, the card of things moving forward, and the card of progression. And the Sun, the start of your brand new life, the happiest card in tarot. And Page of Cups, a romantic offering. An apology can be also. This particular guidance here, Capricorn, is heavily leaning towards if you want this opportunity that was on the table, then you need to collect. It is time for you to collect. There's a very strong vibe here in your read that this is now approaching the 11th hour. And it's like time is running out. This combination is heavily saying is now or it's never. There's this refusal or not wanting to change or distrustful of whatever this opportunity is. There is a heavy, heavy restriction in your energies, Capricorn. Heavy. I cannot figure out what this is. Something is keeping you tied down and restricted from the changes that you want. So it's almost as if you're telling yourself that you didn't want that thing anyway. Don't know. This is a very, very difficult reading, Cap. I'm wondering how restricted you really genuinely are here. Because, see, with the Devil card, it's like we're only as stuck or as restricted as what our minds tell us we are. It's like the Devil doesn't actually have any power, right? Because the Devil, it's more sort of mind over matter energies. It's like we're only as restricted as what we allow ourselves to be. There's a profound change and transformation here to your energies that is wanting to come in to your energies, Capricorn. And it's like you're telling yourself that you cannot accept whatever this is, and for most of you this is pertaining to a soulmate connection that is currently off balance. And it's like you want to change the situation, but you're distrustful of it because it involves a lot of change that you're unsure how to navigate through those changes. So it's like the divine's coming in here and they're saying, look, we're protecting you here. You're being divinely protected whenever the Wheel of Fortune comes out in your read, right? It's the card of changes, expansion, growth. Things need to start turning here. The start of a brand new life, profound change and transformation, a romantic offering. There is love here on the table for you, Capricorn. There is. But you feel that you can't pick up this cup of love, and I cannot figure out for the life of me why not. That's come out a few times in your read, Capricorn. Capricorn Collective, please, for July. The gist of it is that somebody is scared to reach out and communicate, whether this is you or the individual that you're dealing with. Again, it's very, very difficult to tell which way the energies are swinging, but either you or your soul connection, very scared to reach out and communicate the truth. And that's what's keeping everything else stuck. Got anything else, please, for the Capricorn collective? Clear messages, thank you. Tick-tock, the clock. Yeah, needing time takes time. In time, cycles, time to heal and progress. Cycles again. Yeah, there's cycles. Somebody is fighting against the cycles of change, and in this particular reading, Capricorn, the changes are actually really, really good. The chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Somebody is not wanting the change because of fears. Somebody's scared of love, somebody's scared of change. Oh, and the screw. Yeah, not interested, leaving quickly, in trouble, getting shafted, horizontal jogging, telling someone off. Is there anything else, please, for the Capricorn collective? Oh God, where's it gone? The document. Okay, document, seduction, boat. Text or email, agreement, letter, separation, divorce, contract, news, legal papers or proceedings, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Closure issues. Right, I see what's happened here. Okay, I'll tell you. What's going on here is somewhere in either your energies or the individual that you're dealing with. I'm feeling quite strongly this is your energies, Capricorn. There is an old cycle here that is needing complete. Something has not yet been completely closed off. There are closure issues. There's an agreement, a contract, legal papers or proceedings. It's like somebody here is trapped with the Devil card. Someone here feels trapped in a situation that they do not want to be in, right? They do want to pick up this brand new opportunity that the universe has presented to them, but they feel that they can't yet because they're currently tied in legally, for some of you, into another situation. So that is the complication. That's what's keeping you bound and chained. For some of you, not all of you, you genuinely do want to collect this thing that the universe has presented to you, right? But you feel that it's going to take some time to get there. There is abandonment issues. Somebody could have abandonment issues. Temptation, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, seduction. Seductive energies, something's tempting you. Somebody here wants to start chasing something new, something or someone that they have been tempted by. The reason that most of you didn't collect whatever this was is because you felt it wasn't the right time, because of that old cycle that's still in your energies. It's like you're still bound and trapped to that situation for the foreseeable, even though It's like someone here had a soulmate connection, a profound connection, entered their life at the wrong time. I'm also feeling here as well, for some of you, not all of you, somebody's going to start chasing you here, Capricorn, and flirting with you. If they haven't been already, then they soon will be. Have you got anything else, please, for the Capricorn collective? Where are you going? Right, so we've got trust. The situation's calling for you to have faith, and unrequited. Yeah, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Right, so you're going to have to take it as it applies, basically. Somebody here, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Someone here is stuck and bound to an old connection where there is no love in that situation. You've been trying to work on it repeatedly, it never gets you anywhere. And then for some of you, not all of you, it's like that there's this new thing that's come into your energies, and you haven't even looked at it because you feel that you can't look at it. Because again, you're stuck in that sort of unrequited situation. Really, really complicated energies here, Capricorn. I'm struggling to make any kind of sense of this. One of these relationships, you're going to be given a chance, basically. I don't know. The situation's calling for you to have faith. Yeah, you see, with little Cupid down there, looking smug with himself. This is basically for those of you where this connection came into your life at quite possibly the worst time of your life. Wasn't a good time for that to come in. It came in anyway. This card here is saying there are no accidents. I mean, look how smug his face is. This connection was not an accident, and it's been divinely orchestrated somehow, because the natural law of things is that whatever the unrequited situation is, it should have progressed by now. It should have been closed out by now. It feels messy to me, Capricorn, to be completely honest. It feels really, really messy. Anything else, please, for Capricorn? Message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So there's a secret message there from whoever that soulmate is of yours that we've seen in your read. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality is surrounding you at present. Enjoy it. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. And the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. I can't really elaborate further on that particular card, Capricorn. I mean, it's doing an amazing job there of speaking for itself. Past is behind you. Release it and embrace your brand new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. The universe doesn't make mistakes. Is there anything else, please, for the Capricorn collective? time for a healing balsamic moon. Trying to remember what the balsamic moon was about. It was also about soothing and surrender as well. When one is healed, all are healed. A time to let go of the past hurts. You are about to turn a corner. You need more time to heal, and patience is required. Yeah, start taking things a bit easier on yourself there, Capricorn. Don't put so much pressure on yourself to be successful all of the time, because that's quite a difficult standard to hold yourself up to. I think Leo had something similar as well. It's like constantly expecting nothing but perfection from yourself, and it ends up just restricting yourself instead of serving any kind of good. Healing message, please, for the Capricorn collective. Thank you. The listener, sacred silence. It says, how much have you missed because I could not have the space, the wild quiet, the blessed space in which to whisper my secret straight to your soul. How much more could you be aware of if you simply took the time to be still and silent? The whole world could be heard in a moment, and now it is your time to be still and to be silent. Listen and truly understand what it is that you're hearing. Listen with your being, your entire being, and not just your ears. Allow your senses to be the soul's messengers. Sometimes we need to be quiet and listen, but first of all, we need to be quiet. So many people talk so much of the time, and the talking and filling up of the space, it simply drowns out the messages. The drag and fade do not decry conversation and robust dialogue, the joyous clash of friends talking with each other, or the singing out of voices, especially when they're raised in joy, celebration, song, and good cheer. But this card speaks of a time when it would be right for you to be still and listen, as the world whispers her secrets to you. We do not want to be making so much noise that we drown out our own signs and messages. So be still, be silent, and be ready for the messages to come in sweet and subtle and magical ways. Again, that's really, really bizarre, Capricorn, because again, I'll take you back to the start of your read, where we were getting the messages about the ravens coming in. So you're going to be receiving messages from the divine here. I'm feeling quite strongly that there's going to be an opportunity within these messages for you to break free from whatever the chains are that are currently binding you. This beautiful dragon fae being represents and embodies the qualities of stillness and sacred silence. She needs to be removed from the hustle and bustle, from the built-up urban and industrial areas, and needs to go deep into nature to find a still place of solitude in which the soul can speak and be heard. She has learned to listen and has also learned to turn down the stress, the demands, the social will, the noise that can drown out meaning. In the words of Shakespeare, chatter is often a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury and signifies nothing. You would do well to seek the counsel of spirit in nature, to rest in the quiet grove within. Furthermore, when the soul speaks, listen. Come into alignment and act from that space of integrity. The listener does not feel the need to tell all about what she has heard. In fact, she is content to simply act without broadcasting her moves and to allow her dreams into being, to follow the guidance of her messages without exhausting the energy of the message by talking it out. She is silent and she seems still, but all of her actions are powerful and purposeful because they're born from a pure, still place of energy. Hers is the quiet glade and the sudden glad truth of the soul, and in these truths are great wisdom and delight. This is now a time for peace and quiet, literally finding yourself a quiet space, softening the outside noise. There could be increased noise sensitivity at this time, or finding that it's hard to contemplate or think of what needs to be happening, or it's hard to decide the best course of action for you due to interruptions and almost constant demands and distractions put upon you. One thing after another may be demanding your time, and your desire for a peaceful time out for contemplation may seem like an impossible dream. It's suggesting meditation, taking part in retreats and soul exertions, but it's the space that you create in which to commune with your own soul self that is of great importance at this time. Soothing music, meditation, and natural sounds of the elements would be very healing. A need to withdraw from the noise and volume around you, to seek out a quiet space and time in which to actively hear the messages of your own spirit. So some of you feel that you're not able to live in your true authenticity because of the current restrictions that you face. Okay, so to put a little bit of light-hearted energies back into your read, I'm going to use the Rebel deck for you, Capricorn. This is the deck that I always use at the start of every month, so it doesn't show up mid-month, for example. It's very brutal, very to the point. It's not appropriate for anybody who is easily offended at swearing. So if anyone is sensitive to swearing, then your read has ended now. Thank you very, very much for watching. These work in exactly the same way as all of the other tarot and oracle, where it's for the viewers to decide what side of the table that they're sitting at for every single card that comes out. So it's all still completely interchangeable here. Okay, right, so you've got to put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. Fuck, shit's about to get real. You're going to need your people around you. Fuck fear, it'll lie to your face. Don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. Stop talking, shut your mouth and listen. Capricorn, you've got a nag in your energy. There's someone around you that keeps nagging your bloody ears off. They need to shut the fuck up. You need space and time to think away from that nag, whatever that is. You need to face your fears head on here. And you're going to need support as well. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Yeah, negative self-thinking. And fucking apologise. Seriously, just do it. I'm feeling whoever it is that keeps constantly chewing your ears off. Right, so really, really weird reading for you, Capricorn. That is what I have for you. If that's resonated, please do like, share or subscribe. And thank you so much to all of those who have already supported my channel. I appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my descriptions box below. So thank you again, Capricorn. Please do take care out there, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.